Welcome, everybody. My name is Lakeisha Hines.
And I'm Willie Hines.
Welcome to the Storehouse for Caregivers. Thank you for joining us. It is March. Oh my gosh, how did we get here?
It is March, which means I am 1 month removed from following through on my New Year's resolution. Failure.
That's what you want to focus on?
Not necessarily, but I want to be honest with the people.
Okay, well, we're always honest with the people. This is true. However, sir, there is something really important happening this month.
Indeed.
Okay. Do you want to tell the people?
I get wiser.
Okay, yes.
That's about all I know.
Oh my God, sir, it's your birthday. Like, are you having like some type of senior moment? What is going on?
I become wiser.
Okay, you also get older, right?
To some.
To some.
Oldest
Okay.
relative.
Well, you are aging like fine wine, if I may say so myself.
I mean, I was thinking that as well.
Okay. Well, so anyway, it is Willie's birthday this month. He is like the non-birthday celebrating person. I don't understand how we got together because January when my birthday was here, literally I was like celebrating all month long. But anyway.
That's another day.
It's another day to his or her own. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you comment below. There's something that resonates with you, sticks out, just something that you want to give us an amen, thumbs up, high five, whatever. Please do that. We read the comments, okay? So please do that. Okay, so with it being March, we're in a different season.
Going into the spring.
Going into the spring. Springtime is here. Mm-hmm. And the way we remember time changes is by saying
you spring forward.
And fall backwards. How will you spring forward this season? How will you spring forward? I don't know.
We got some things to do.
We do.
So, spring. Just some symbolisms of spring. Just new beginnings, transformations.
Yes.
Starting fresh, starting over.
Birth.
Just
rebirth.
Birth, new things. Just quick plug. We try to do things in the house when the springtime comes.
Spring cleaning.
Yeah, spring cleaning, but also not necessarily purchasing anything. Just change the comforters on the bed or change, just something. Just try to do something new.
Oh, so now you want to tell them about our bedroom business?
No, that ain't the platform for that.
No? Different show?
Different show.
Okay.
Different
show.
We
do change the bedding.
Love. We did leave love in February.
Month,
You're right. So another show. Another show.
Carry it over. No, but we do change the bedding in our bedroom. This is true. Like, it just completely shifts the mood and energy in the room when we go to the lighter spring colors. I love doing that. It does create a whole new vibe.
Yep.
Yeah. So new love also could be budding for some of you. A lot of our support group attendees have told us that, they're starting to date and there's new love in their lives. And we love that. We absolutely love that. So that could be going on for you. But also springtime, I think about renewal of the soul, the mind, the body, and just life in general.
Yeah. And again, with that, and we discussed this in February, it's about being intentional about taking time to renew your soul, your mind, and your body. That's very important.
Self-care, we always talk about all the time, making sure that we are intentional about setting time aside to care for ourselves as we're caring for our kiddos, right? Yep. So look at this image that's on the screen. Perspective, right? Is this guy looking to the side or is he looking right at you? What did you see first?
I saw him looking right at me first.
Yes. I think I did too. I think I saw him looking at me first. And then I was like, something looks a little off about this. And so, I'm just curious. We're curious to know. Like, put in the comments, what did you see first? Him looking at you or looking to the side?
Yeah. But progress, as we moving forward in that springtime, progress is impossible without change. And those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. And that's a statement by George Bernard Shaw. Our pastor speaks on this often where he states that if you continue to do what you've always done, you're going to always get what you always got.
Yes. And he says change begins with you. It absolutely does.
So those things coming out of last year and moving to this year and things you want to change, you're gonna have to change up some habits to change the end result that you may not have wanted that you with the things you've done before.
Change is hard.
Yeah.
And a lot of times we don't like change, but it's necessary, again, if we want something different.
Yep.
Okay, so everybody knows, at least you should know by now, I love my acronyms. So S.P.R.I.N.G, seeking positive reasons for initiating new growth. We are seeking positive reasons for initiating new growth. What are the reasons for this new growth?
Yeah, it's getting rid of the old things.
Mm-hmm.
It's about bearing more fruit.
Yes.
It's about bearing more fruit so the world can see how you, in these circumstances with raising a child with special needs, how you continue to grow and love in spite of the circumstances.
Yes. And making progress, actually being able to achieve and accomplish goals. If we don't experience success, many times we'll tap out, we'll quit, we'll give up, right? So we need to be able to experience success to motivate us to keep going. And so as parents of children with special abilities, we should be proactively seeking information and support. We should be advocating for our children. There are going to be times that are frustrating, right? We know that. There are times where there may be some isolation, and also we may be excluded from certain things because we have kids with special abilities. But at the end of the day, seek support. Seek support for yourself. Seek support for your child with special needs, because that's important when it comes to self-care. Why is it important to seek new growth?
I mean, being that parent, it comes with unique responsibilities, stressors, but the main thing, it comes with some unique rewards as well. So seeking that new growth, seeking those new opportunities, seeking and following through on some new challenges is going to bring out some additional rewards that you may not even been thinking about. In this environment, it requires an additional dose of emotional resilience.
Oh, say that again.
Additional dose of emotional resilience.
Emotional resilience.
Emotional resilience.
Yes.
And that's when it comes to that self-care that enables you to do that. You got to persevere and you got to be resourceful.
Yes.
For your child and giving back to others as well in this environment. Continue to take care of yourself, to be emotionally resilient through all these challenges. That self-care is so important. And one thing, I'm going to plug this right now before we keep going. In regards to that self-care, in this day of technology, put yourself on your calendar. We have different ways to get all these tasks done, but the last thing we put on our calendar is us.
Yes.
So I want to make sure you do that. If you're able to do that and do that consistently, it will ensure you have that emotional resilience.
Yes, and it's important that whatever the reason is for new growth, it's your reason. Like, we're not telling you what you need to focus on.
Right.
We're also not telling you why it's important, because your reason for seeking the new growth is going to be personal. And I think why it's significant is going to be personal as well. Like, my reason and why it's important for new growth for me is very different from his. And it should be, because it is personal and it's an individual thing. So new growth is actually your mindset. It's actually your mindset. And there's a difference between a growth mindset and a fixed mindset. And they actually contrast one another. So I'll say you focus on the fixed mindset.
Okay. You go first with the growth.
All right. So the growth mindset, well, no, we kind of need to start with fixed. Okay. So with the fixed mindset, you are unwilling to see things from a different perspective.
And unwilling to change.
And unwilling to change. So we'll use math, because this dude here is like, math major in college. He's all about the calculations and configurations, okay?
Yeah,
That's his jam.
Indeed.
So let's say your kiddo has not been doing well in math. They haven't been successful in math. And they get frustrated and then they just exclaim, I suck at math. I'm not good at math and I'll never figure out how to do this correctly, right? That is a fixed mindset. Where we want to shift to is a growth mindset, which says, I may be having difficulty with this right now, but through tutoring, through practice, through communicating and advocating for myself for help, I can improve, I can get better. Yes. We don't limit ourselves. So, as caregivers, we should not be limiting ourselves either. And our words have power. Our words matter. When we say we can't do something, that's what we're putting out into the atmosphere. And guess what? We limit ourselves to be able to accomplish whatever it is that we're setting out to do because we've already set our mind that we can't do it. Yeah. We've already told ourselves that it's impossible and it can't happen. So now we're not even thinking about ways to make it happen because we've already given up.
Yeah, that fixed mindset limits the possibilities, limits the rewards, limits that aha moments.
Yes.
And what we can do and what our children can do. And it's not a healthy way to grow.
Yes. And so the language that we use matters 1,000%. Because if we cling to those absolute words, am I using the right terminology?
Yes,
absolute. Okay. Mm-hmm. We've been together a long time.
So
I learned some things. So when you cling to those absolute words like always, never, forever, then again, it's that all or nothing thinking, which is an unhealthy, distorted way of thinking, okay? So we have to leave ourselves open to the possibility that, man, this could get better.
Yeah.
It may not be this way forever. Yes, I'm experiencing this right now, but it won't always be this way. It won't always be this way. So we can definitely live a more purposeful and meaningful existence by just being open to everyday challenges through learning and development. The more we educate ourselves, the more we surround ourselves and connect ourselves with other individuals who are going through what we're going through, we can learn from each other. And we can actually increase our toolkits and our strategies and all the things that we need to continue caring for these kiddos with special needs. Oh, go ahead.
No.
All right. So how do we obtain and sustain a growth mindset? Because it's one thing to get it, but then how do we actually sustain that growth mindset? And maybe what you were about to say was how to shift from a fixed to a growth mindset.
So a portion of that is every day is a new day. Every day is a new day. It's going to come with some new challenges, new obstacles. We want to take the past to help educate us on certain things, but not determine how far we are going to go. So starting every day anew. Once you lay down at night, again, try to lay down at night and get everything out. Because some people lay down at night and their brain is still running for another 4 hours after they lay down. So start the next day anew. That way you can really encompass what the challenges are, what the obstacles are, and what the growth items are for that particular day. And you build on that daily in efforts to grow.
Yeah, so a lot of times what we will share with participants for support group and families that we work with is to brain dump at the end of the night. Keep a journal by your bed and brain dump. Just write it all out. It doesn't have to make sense, no rhyme, no reason, just every thought that's in your head, dump it onto that paper so that when you do lay down, you have a more peaceful, restful sleep and your brain is not still holding on to all of that information. And, you know, we're always fully transparent and we always tell the truth. That definitely was something that I used to struggle with consistently, where I literally would tell myself laying in the bed, okay, Keisha, remember tomorrow you have to do blah, blah, blah. So I am telling my brain to keep working while I'm sleeping. That's crazy.
I mean, I thought it was. But,
So brain dump. And guess what? We have technology now. Use your device. So what I do If I don't physically write it down, I'll pull up my phone, I set a reminder in my phone. So that way I know it's there. So I don't have to keep trying to remember whatever the thing is. It's in my phone.
Right.
And it will remind me.
So back to how do we obtain and sustain that growth mindset? Focus on the why.
Why do we want to change?
Why do we want to change?
Or need to change?
And something you said earlier was focus on the progress, not necessarily the perfection of things.
Yes.
Perfect plans perpetuate procrastination. If we try to be perfect, we rarely hit that mark. And we tell our minds that we're not going to be able to get this right, so why even do it? You know what? Just put all you have into it and see how it works out. Again, going back to do the best you can with the resources that you have and move forward. That's how you grow. We're not going to be perfect. We're going to fail sometimes, but we always have had that resilience to get back up and keep moving.
Yes, because guess what? Full transparency, there is pain, time, and effort to get us to whatever goal that we're setting for ourselves, whatever goal we're setting for our kiddos or our adults with children, our adults or children with special needs. There's pain, time, and effort to get us to achieve those goals. And so we want to focus on the learning, right? When we go from unconscious incompetence, which is knowing that we are bad at something, through conscious incompetence, which is becoming aware of, yes. And then through conscious competence is baby steps of progress, right? Toward being half decent. And then ultimately we get to unconscious competence, where we have mastered a skill to the degree of automation, where we don't even have to think about it anymore. When we go through that cycle, we go through pain. Because recognizing that, man, I am not good at this, recognizing that I need to change something or I'm not doing well at something doesn't always feel good. But there's beauty in that, because once you recognize that there's an area of opportunity, then you can actually do something about it. How many of us have gone through life not knowing how we're showing up or how other people are experiencing us? And it takes for there to be a negative or adverse effect. And then it's like, whoa, why did that happen?
Yeah.
Or how did that happen? Not even realizing I'm the problem. So when you recognize that, the earlier you recognize it, the more you can make a shift and make a change.
And let me break it down even to more granular state. As Lakeisha stated, for that growth and that learning, it's going to require some pain. It's going to require some time. As stated, got rid of my New Year's health resolution about a month ago. We're just in March. But when you're starting out and we're starting on the weights, or we're starting out on our walk or the treadmill or whatever that is, it's painful.
Yes.
But why are we doing that? It's for that growth. It's for that more healthier lifestyle. So again, that working out is going to be painful, but we have an end result. So if I just stick to, man, this hurts, it's taking too much time, you're going to quit. Gonna quit. But if you stay focused on the why you're doing those things, still going to be painful. It doesn't change it, but you're able to sustain and get through it.
Yeah, so focus on the why, focus on the learning, not the mistakes.
Yeah.
Because that's something else. You mentioned about a goal that you have for yourself and you didn't accomplish the goal throughout the goal, whatever the case may be. But if we were to sit and just focus on what you did not do and how you messed up and all of those things, that can keep you stuck, literally, and prevent you from being able to make a new goal or to restart your efforts toward accomplishing that goal. And again, progress, not perfection. As a perfectionist in recovery, it is so important that we not focus on the perfection, and that we do focus on the progress and celebrate those small wins. And then own it, right? This is a big one too, because at the end of the day, as long as you're in these earth suits, you're going to make a mistake. And so own it. Take responsibility for it. Be accountable.
And be okay.
Be okay
with it.
Like, oh, I made a mistake. That just means I'm human.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. So explore and stretch your strengths. Man, focus on what you do well. Focus on what's going right and celebrate those things and strengthen those areas. that helps you shift into a growth mindset because we're pouring into the things, we're giving energy to the things that are going well. Don't be afraid to take risks.
Gotta take some risks, and this is where I struggle.
Oh, yeah, that's why I looked at you.
Again, as Lakeisha stated, I'm math all day, and it's absolute. There's no gray areas when it comes to mathematics. But you do have to take some risks. You have to stretch yourself, get out of your comfort zone at times to maximize your growth opportunities and your growth potential. And that's the way. Again, I've had to learn. I've had to do some things differently to get some different results in regards to life and just my child's success.
Well, don't we tell our kids that they have to stretch?
Yeah.
Aren't we taking them out of their comfort zones all the time?
Yeah.
And don't we take them off schedule intentionally so that we create a more realistic view of what life is?
Yep.
Especially our kiddos that are on the spectrum, they like that schedule and routine, but we understand life isn't that way. That's not realistic. So we have to take them off their schedule sometimes so that they understand, like, hey, sometimes we're going to have to shift and we'll have to change. So we need to be able to do that for ourselves. Okay. So now here's a question. We definitely want you to comment. In what areas do you want to initiate new growth? Spring is here, okay? Time for some cleaning. Remove all the self-doubt, worry, jealousy, regret, anger, guilt, or any other negative emotions that are holding you back from your happy, fulfilled life. What do you need or want to initiate new growth in? Is it a job? Is it with your child with special needs? Is it in your relationship? Is it self-care, your time for yourself?
And I recommend that you try something that is low impact but have a high yield, high success, highly rewarding.
Yield.
And it doesn't have to be something so grandiose.
Mm-hmm.
It could be, you know what? I'm gonna sit. Once I wake up, I'm gonna meditate for 5 minutes today.
Yes. And even working out, right? Because at one point I was like, if I don't have an hour at the gym, I'm not going. But 10 minutes, I did something. I did something.
Just different mind shifts to spark that growth in you. And again, it doesn't have to be a full change. It does not have to be a full 360 change. Something small. As Lakeisha stated, that 10 minutes on the treadmill beats 0 minutes on the treadmill because you have changed your mind to think that, or not to think anymore that if I don't do an hour, it's not worth it.
Yes, like it's not good enough.
Yes.
And so we have to meet us where we are. The same way we're trying to meet our kids where they are, we have to meet ourselves exactly where we are. This is all I have the capacity for today. And be okay with that, unapologetically. I have 10 minutes. I can go hard for 10 minutes, but that's it. And then celebrate the fact that I followed through and I gave it those 10 minutes and be okay with that.
Also, that mind shift. I had 10 things on my list to get done today. I did 8. Naturally, we focus on the 2 that we didn't get done. So
right.
Just that mind shift will help you grow. To say, I took care of these 8 things today. Everybody's alive. Everybody's breathing. Everybody's fed.
Right.
Everybody's healthy. These 2 things are just going to have to wait till tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Be okay with that and celebrate that.
Yes. You always like to remind the mommies, the special needs mommies.
Yeah.
What do you like to remind us of?
It's somewhat breaking news, and not many of you may know this, and I don't want to be disrespectful, but I'm speaking to the mommies. There's 24 hours in a day. That's it. No more, no less. It's 24 hours in a day. You have to sleep some of those hours. Most of us have to work some of those hours. You only get a few hours to get everything done. That's all you can do. You're not going to get another hour because you want another hour. So, again, this is breaking news. It's private. Don't share that with anyone. But there are only 24 hours in the day.
You heard it here first.
Hold on to that.
All right. So don't fall out of self-care. Spring into it. We want you to spring into self-care. Get support when you need it. We're a resource. We have support group. It meets every month. We alternate in person and virtual. So we are definitely here and would love to be a part of your support network. But definitely, connect with people and organizations that make you feel heard, valued, appreciated, accepted,
Accomplished.
celebrated,
Mm-hmm.
upheld, and safe, but also accountable. That's something that we are focusing on this year. So I will say, if you don't want accountability partners, you may not want to connect with us because we are holding you accountable. If you tell us that you have a goal for yourself or for your child with special needs, we are holding you
We're gonna
accountable
remind
to
you
it.
of
We
that.
will remind you. And sometimes you need professional support. Sometimes, hey, listen, you need mental health counseling. You need therapy. You need to go and talk to someone. We are proponents
We do
of
that.
that. I'm a certified professional life coach. I have people come to me all the time that just need help. They need an additional hand, and there's nothing wrong with that. So reach out and get support, professional support, if that's what you need.
Yeah, and with her being a life coach, I don't win any arguments. I just wanted to say there's no real rhyme or reason, but she wins them all because she's coaching, she's into psychology, math. I don't have the words to to win the argument. So that has nothing
This
to do
is not true.
with us today. But we just want to
This is
share-
not true at all.
share
This is not
that
true.
I always lose. But I'm gonna spring into some things to try to win going forward.
Oh my goodness, you
Change-
win all the time.
Change the mindset, try to win sometimes.
First of all, we're
Right.
both winners.
We're
And so this is
both
a short little snippet like relationship advice for those of you who are in relationships. We do not believe in compromising because when you compromise, there's a winner and a loser. We believe in negotiating, right? We want to, at the end of whatever it is, we want to ensure
We both win.
we both win, right? We don't want there to be a winner and a loser, okay? So negotiate, don't compromise.
All right.
Short plug. All right.
Quick commercial. We're back to it. Right?
Find time to do the things you love. That's so important,
Yes.
right? That's a part of your self-care and making sure that, again, you are getting recharged and rejuvenated and refreshed. That's what spring is all about, right? Rebirthing and just getting that renewed energy. So that happens when you make time to do the things that you love. We are so busy going to work and taking care of the kids and paying bills and doing all the things, right? Adulting and life is going to continue to life. But we have to carve out that time specific for ourselves so that we can continue to nurture and cultivate those things that we love because they refuel us.
One big component of that, don't let anyone decide what you love to do.
Ooh.
Don't let anyone decide what may be good for you. That may be mentally relaxing. It may be washing your car.
Yes.
That may provide that relaxation of you seeing the beginning result and end result of what you like to do. So
Let's
don't let
be clear. That does not do it for me at all. That's his thing. It doesn't do it for me.
But honestly, just be okay with determining, advocating for yourself of what time for you looks like.
Yes. That's good. That's a powerful point.
A huge point.
Yes, because we do have a tendency to expect people to be like us, right?
Yeah.
Like just because it doesn't do it for me doesn't mean that it won't do it for someone else.
Yep.
And so you do need to focus on what works for you.
What you love to do.
Seek and take advantage of respite care services. So, finding opportunities to steal away, not run away, but plan to take time for self and to get that respite care. And if you need us to help navigate that, please reach out.
Please reach out to us.
Yes,
We
please
will
reach
assist.
out. Yes, we will. Not only are we the storehouse for caregivers in this platform, in that we are having a support group, and now we have these shows available for you. But what we do every single day is connect caregivers to resources, community-based resources. So if you need help navigating that, please reach out. We're here for you. And then last but not least, meditate. That's so important. Just getting still, being quiet, allowing yourself to release all the thoughts, quieting the mind, practicing mindfulness is really important. And if you need strategies for that, I'm your girl. Reach out for that too. But we want to make sure, again, that you take time to just calm your mind, slow down your body, and recharge, refresh, and get rejuvenated.
I think you got it.
Don't fall out of self-care. Spring into it. Spring into it. So we want to make sure that you stay connected with us. As you can see, we're on Facebook, Instagram, X. Oh, I need to update that. And then, of course, you're watching this most likely on YouTube. So please be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment. Please, we love the comments. We will respond back to you. But most importantly, this spring season, make sure that you're taking care of yourself the way that you are intentional about taking care of your loved one with special needs.
I like it.
So thank you for
Thank
watching.
you so much.
And we'll see you next month. Have a good day.